We're back. It's been a little while. Lots of stuff has gone on, but none of it here. I just got back from a school board meeting where we hired a new principal and discussed the armed man that came into our library. Good times. Where the weather's been so cold out here. I mean, I guess it's not like Texas, right? It normally gets this cold, but it was chilly even for us. I think we saw -10 Fahrenheit, -14. So we were the warm part of the state. But yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna be able to keep heating this at that, and that's just simply too cold for your fingers to finger. So it's been basically a full week cycle since we've been here. COVID in the classroom again. We've got the high school shut down once more. It's you know, we can survive with an awful lot of sick kids, but we've only got a handful of subs, so it doesn't take too many exposed teachers before we have to canner, and we've had to canner. So I teaching remote again, and you know how much I love that. But anyways, lots of stuff. Had fully intended to come out here in the evenings all week long. There's a school board meeting, wife's birthday, principal meet and greet. Thursday. Oh, Thursday I was meeting with the staff about the armed man in the library. Good times. And then this morning at 10 was the special board meeting for the principal hire and to discuss armed man in the library and things like that. So yeah, it's noon and I just got here and got the fire lit. So better get something done. Here are those days you just can't make yourself be productive. I haven't either. Anyways, I've gotten just this done, right? So what I did is I had some old 1x, lots of 1x. So I rip it down into 3.5 inches, and I use a big spade bit and I bore halfway through it, and I put it up sideways so that I've got insulation vertical on the front face, horizontal on the back face up there, and the only bridge points are where those two intersect each other. That's got to bring it way down, right? That seemed like it was well within the veins of the stupid level of overkill. It's not even that much time. It's like 4 hours time, but it feels like it's been 8 hours time, and it feels like I haven't got anything done. But that's in there, and I've started to place insulation on the front wall here. So again, these are now pseudo outside walls. There you can get a really good look at how I'm doing it. I mean, that's the smallest bridge in contact I could come up with. I hate to admit this, I even briefly contemplated I could cut some styrofoam, and then I realized, God, shut up, Ken. You idiot. Just do it. So, I listened to that, Ken. Anyways, now I'm off to do it on that side. But I got a big, juicy marshmallow pile of insulation goodness over there that's got to be moved first. So in the grand scheme of the day, I put it off to talk to the camera for a bit. It's gonna give me, don't mind the hoochie music in the background. Hey, a fella's got a groove, right? No, it's prom season, so guess who gets to preview all the songs on the list? No, children. No. Stop, children. What's that sound? We ain't gonna play that at your prom, okay? But yeah, that'll be R30 in the verticals. It will end up clustering with a fair bit of heat in these upper locations, especially on this side with the great room. But R30 in the walls. I mean, the wall chart just dives after that. This will have R60 in the ceiling here and R45 on the ceiling over there. Again, clustering with high heat in this space right here. And that information is purchased, all $5,000 worth. Yeah. And I'm going with Rockwell again. I can get it cheaper than everything except nameless fiberglass, right? If you want Corning or Mansfield, this crap's actually cheaper. At least it is right now at Lowe's, because I get a quantity discount of 20% off on the R30s. So it's over $1,000 saved there. Yeah, goosebumps every time. That's not one that played at my prom. What are you doing that weekend, huh? You wanna go for a ride? No! I know! I'm quitting early. Jeez, get off my back about it. God, you're not my mom. Alright. I got this bit up. So again, that's a de facto outside wall, because we're not doing anything with this spot above the closet. And once more, you can kind of see how I made it work. The only contact patch is where they cross. It's gotta be good enough. I gotta fluff and arrange some sheets a little bit better, and obviously this needs its insulation, but it might need some wires or something through it. So yeah, I'm done. I'm not done. I'm going back to school to go back to work. Gotta write up some more impressions of pew pew library handgun man, and then ooh, my eyebrows. Inherited those from my grandfather. You could store Cheetos up in there. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Anyways, stuff. I gotta go do stuff, and then after that a few things, and at some point later tonight there's probably a glass of wine and some sleep involved. But I can't guarantee the order. See you tomorrow. Morning. I returned. It's chilly. I did none of those things I talked to you about just seconds ago when I was heading home before. 'Cause on my way out, down at the wide spot, car with the hood up. Pull in and stop. There's a woman. I won't say she was a young woman. She wasn't an old woman. And she said she needed a jump start. I don't carry jumper cables in the turd. Or anything, really. Just make sure your vehicles start. But she said she needed a jump start. It was a Lincoln Navigator kind of thing. A little surprised that it went dead. She was not attired for her situation. Like my shirt here was longer than her skirt, but those calf-high faux leather boots also didn't appear to be cutting the job for her. So I think I think she was in a fair bit of cold-related pain. Anyways, the only way she could get her jumper cables out was to go over the back seat. I'm sure that would have been a heck of a view. I was a gentleman. I stood in front of the car. Go over the back seat and dig them out somehow. So roll the turd into position, hook them up, and took a little time, I thought, for the battery to recover. But we did get it started. I said, okay, you can, follow me into town, and I'll make sure you get to one of the motels, because hey, you ain't getting the car fixed tonight. And I'll make it around the sketchiest of the sketchy corners, and there are no headlights behind me. So I turn around, and smack dab in the middle of the sketchy corner, there sits that car, no power again, so no flashers or nothing. I can't give her too much crap on that, because the brown turd ain't got flashers either, but it does have lights. So yeah, and thus began the loss of about an hour and a half of my life, as we unsuccessfully attempted. It was obvious to me at that point that I should have asked, right? Were you camping down here or sleeping down here? Because she's, oh no, the car just died in the road. It's like, oh crap, that ain't a battery. Don't know what it was, some electrical fault. All the power would come on in that navigator thing, and she'd go to start it, and brrr, and it wouldn't start. And I loosened cables and tightened cables, and I thought I found a loose connection. And at one point, I took the battery out of the brown turd while it was running, swapped it in place of her battery, put her battery in the turd so it could charge. I thought, okay, this will get her going. We'll get her to that motel. I'll get my battery back. I'll go home and have dinner. And nope, not a thing. Finally, the highway patrol arrived, and he was just going to push her to the wide spot. So I'm getting out of the way for him, and I look in the mirror, and all of a sudden the lights in the car come on and it drives off. It only made it another 1,000 feet or so. At least she got it to a wide spot this time, and then it poof, died again. So anyways, yeah, she was on my phone. I had her phone in the truck, charging her phone. She was wrapping her legs with what looked like, I don't know, scarf, lingerie. This was a woman who, she wasn't local, and that day just did not go well for her. And she was from a state where probably maintaining blankets and boots and stuff is not common, but it will be for her now, I think. So I got nothing done last night, which means I either got to go do it tonight or I got to go do it Sunday night. Coming in here today, I decided I'm not actually all that upset that that's what I got done. That seems fine up there. Ooh, I got a big hole. I need to stuff some insulation in that location. I think that's okay. On the agenda today will be finish up the insulation board up in here. Obviously I need to install a blocker, whether I'm going to use my chalkboards like I did over here, fast but burn through a full can of spray foam sealing it, or whether I'm going to use my insulation bags, slow but free. Anyways, I got to seal that. Shouldn't have put that in place. Seal that one. I got this one I need to seal. I shouldn't have put any of that in place either. And then foam on those, and then you can't see it anymore, but foam on the ones in Shay's bedroom. Regardless, it should be more than I can accomplish today, and here's hoping we get that done. And while I definitely love me a good adventure, and I have always been an admirer of beautiful legs on anyone, one group in particular. I do hope that tonight ends with less drama and more accomplishments. At least you get a look at me. She was not dressed. She was not dressed for the occasion. Still working on the playlist. They can probably have this one. So, I don't know how super efficient we were, but it is all the rafters, and I just pieced together the bridges rather than cutting it this time. So they're all done. Both sides just finished. You might be able to tell. Bit of the 100-acre wood sprung up. Blustery day. It's hard to consider them like big storms when it happens every damn week. And you know me, didn't like my walls shake. So, underkill is not enough, right? Overkill, baby. We wouldn't trust. I trust every open span. There's so much gusset or whatnot. Ha! This thing don't move at all anymore. So, I guess it was successful. Oops. I guess I bounced into that. Oh, and I didn't get that part done because I didn't want to move all that, but I got that plasticed up, so. That one's pretty. Look how geometric that is. Anyways, she's tied in a cold bass drum right now, so I guess it was worth it. It was just scrap, time, and like $5, $6 in screws. So I guess I'm going home. We did not get to sketching out the bathroom walls on the floor because I found other things I could do. But I'm out of those things, so God, I'm gorgeous. Jesus, how do you guys stand it? I'm going home. I'm hungry. Yeah, they can have this one too. And we're here. And we're back. And it's cold again. But I thought I'd show you what's going on the river. So the ice broke up yesterday. And it must have gathered up all sorts of branches and rocks and mud and entire willow trees. It must have swamped one of those small islands upstream on the Salish Kootenai Reservation. Just stripped all that vegetation off as it went. There's little birds hopping around out there, picking stuff off the ice. Kind of cool. Luckily it's not quite that cold inside. Woo. Again, putting in the effort for you. Yesterday, we didn't mention it, we also had a flood where this began to go down into there, flooding the basement. All my dirt is frozen. I could chop my way into the sand pile, so I used that. Not perfect. I got the job done. If it starts to rain, we're in trouble. Okay, so today I've got a bunch of insulation stuff that I can be working on, and we need to map out that bathroom wall. Just gonna God, my hair looks nice today. Just gonna have to do it. Yeah, just gonna have to get done. So that's an awful lot of picking up that can be done too. An awful lot of picking up. I forgot the trash bags. Alright, that's what I'm working with. It's not perfect, but we've got the pooper. This will be a 3x3 stand-in shower. Wall there, wall here. This will be the vanity. Conversely, on the other side is a linen closet. And you've got a master shower, tub shower, something like that. There's that in wall. This is 5 foot 1/4 inch, just to give myself a little fudge. And then the master bathroom pooper, and there's a big double vanity that goes in right there. Okay, a lot of extra room in here. That's how it's currently laid out. This is not going to be an issue. I got a joist right here, so no problems. A joist right here, no problems finding some free space. This is a plumbing wall, 6-inch plumbing wall. You can see one side of it runs right down the center of the floor joist, but I'm sure we can hold to the outside edge and get her down in there. I'm not worried about the sink either. I have so much room here to work with, but there's a floor joist. And there's a floor joist, so lots of room. And then with Shay's pooper, what do we got? We got a floor joist runs right dang near through the middle of it. So it'll sit right here. I'm hoping we can use like an offset flange. These are pretty big rough cut floor joists down there, so if I nick the top of one, I think it'll be okay. Alright, so that's got that laid out. Another day down where I sure feel like I did something. I don't see much here. I got battens installed so that I can pick up my walls, so I have something to screw them to up on top. I got the nailing flange that had been forgotten over there. I've gone up and down these stairs like a gazillion times because somehow in my head that was better than hauling my insulation cutting table down and finding a place to set it up down here. It made sense at the time. I'm not quite as sure about it now. So once I got that sketched out, I began installing insulation in here, and so I've gone all the way around, minus the bays that have to be left open for wiring inspection, all the way around to right in here. Once again, I sure feel like I worked all day. Doesn't look like I got anything done. It's just killing me. People tell me it's going fast or going respectable, but whew. Well, I know I'm going to pick up some time with that bucket truck. So most of the trepidation I had about erecting 28 feet of scaffolding on the front of the building on top of refilled clay, most of that's gone now. Just go do it. But yeah, I got the tunes of my kids' playlist bouncing through my head. Time is it? Oh geez, 10 to 4. You know, it's Sunday, so I have to go back to work. So I think I'll go back to work. We're on distance learning because the Rona got into the high school again. Like I said, I don't know if I told you guys or I told somebody else, we can survive with a lot of absenteeism among the students. That's not the problem. The problem is once it gets into the staff. You know, I think we've only got 4, 5 subs maybe in the high school, and that's, you know, you're going to be out for a week, maybe 2. Subs really, they struggle to teach content area, you know what I mean? Especially, again, in the high school. And, you know, in the elementary it's more about classroom management and time management, but you can out-math 3rd graders. But, you know, it's hard to teach senior English. Anyways, I'm going to go home and take off early, go do that stuff, and then go home and, I don't know, watch a movie with the fam. And then maybe edit this. That'd be fantastic. Get this all edited up. But hey, anyways, do appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. Thanks for watching.